everybody, it's Erin from Therapy Care. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about screen time and its impact on child language and social development. So first of all, I wanted to note that the CDC recommends no screen time at all prior to the age of 2 and limiting screen time to less than an hour a day for children ages 2 to 5 years old. So for reference, when we talk about screen time, we are talking about TV screens, tablets, smartphones, and video games. The topic of screen time is coming up a lot these days, so why is it so important? So during the first few years of a child's life, their brains go through a critical period of rapid development that really lays a fundamental foundation for various skills. Meaning if something is to disrupt this process, it can have a lasting effect for the rest of their lives, which seems kind of like a big deal. These effects include social communication, language, and behavior. More specifically, we're talking about the screen time impacting their emotional regulation, difficulty making friends, or creating meaningful relationships. It can have impacts on their focus and attention, meaning they might need increased time to complete tasks or need increased reminders to stay on task. It can impact anxiety. It can increase anxiety and decrease their creativity. It can impact, it can have sensory overload and encourage unhealthy sleep patterns, which that's all kind of a little overwhelming to think of how profound of an impact this can have, yet we are still seeing so many little ones with their eyes glued to a tablet or a smartphone. But when these little brains are being bombarded by instant responses of, the bright colors and sounds and shapes, they are learning to expect this kind of instant gratification in all parts of their lives, which is just not realistic. But a number of troubling studies have come out connecting delayed cognitive development in kids to extended exposure to screen time. And these children also score lower on vocabulary and literacy tests. I've also seen advertisements for apps that claim to improve children's speech and language, but I beg of you to please don't fall for it. If anything, these apps can exacerbate problems in those areas. So overall, I think the point being here is that there is no substitute for real life human interaction or communication. When little ones are in front of the screens, these interactions aren't happening, and that can really delay their development. So if you have any questions or concerns about your child's speech or language or social development, you can email me at ejackson@therapycare.com, or you can call us at 630-761-0900. Thank you for listening.